Welcome back everybody. It's finally here. I'm so excited for this deck. I've been excited for this deck since I've seen it announced. What deck am I talking about? Well, it's none other than blue-purple Luffy. I've been looking forward to play this guy since they announced him. Now, since he's finally legal in Japan, in the tournament scene, that means you can actually play it on the sim against other people. So, blue-purple Luffy. 3 life, 6000 power. You may activate this effect at the start of your turn if you have 8 or more Dawn cards on the field. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Straw Hat Crew type card and add it to your hand, then place the remaining cards at the top or bottom of your deck in any order. This is such a strong effect. It does have a very interesting side to it, because at the start of your turn, it's before you actually ramp the 2 Dawn that you get per turn. So that means you need to have already had 8 Dawn before you need to ramp the other 2. That's when you can use this leader's effect, which is really interesting. And it's probably going to affect a lot on how people play the game and kind of enforce you to make sure you follow the correct steps. So we found the deck list online and let's try it out. This is literally my first time trying to play this leader. With it, Bond Clay, 4 of these, 4 cost, 1000 power. On play, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck as active, and when attacking, choose up to one of your opponent's characters. This character has the same base power as the chosen character for the turn. Basically, it can clone the opponent's one of the opponent's character's powers for a turn, which is pretty good. And he also ramps on active, which is great. In this deck, it's very important to ramp as much as possible early to get your 8 Dawn turns. 2k counter, blocker Sanji, 6 cost, 6000 power. When you have 2 or more your Dawn cards than your opponent in your hand, this card costs 3 less, so you can basically play this out for 3 less if you have 2 or more Dawn less than your opponent. Blocker, 6000 power, 6 cost, which makes it a bit more tricky for black to remove, so it's a good card overall. Charlotte Lin. Now this is one of the big boss monsters of this deck. 4 of these. 9 cost, 9000 power. On play, Dawn -1. Trash 1 card from your hand. Add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. Then place up to one of your opponent's characters the cost of 6 or less to the top or bottom of its owner's life, face up. So you can get rid of a pesky blocker or a pesky non-counter. The card costs 6 or less from your opponent's board, but you also heal a life at the cost of 1 card from your hand. Now, because we also have the ability, because we also have this leader's ability, which lets us actually look at the top 5, we can actually set up the life that we're gonna heal with Lin. So if we want, we can potentially set up something that has a trigger that's gonna be beneficial for us. Which is quite strong. Next card that we need to add is another 2k counter. Usohachi. I think this is the best purple 2k counter at this moment. 3 cost, 3000 power, 2k counter. On play, if you have 8 or more Dawn, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with the cost of 5 or less. Very strong 2k counter. The next card that we have, it's a new one from OP10 actually. Don Quixote Rocinante. On play, you may trash 1 event card from your hand. Draw 2 cards. End of your turn, if you have 7 or more Dawn cards, set up to 2 of them as active. So it's a very defensive card that also allows you to draw 2, which is quite strong. Charlotte Katakuri. 8 cost, 8000 power, blocker. End of your turn, set up to 2 of your Big Mom Pirates type characters to the cost of 3 or more as active. Then add up to 1 Dawn cards from your Dawn deck and rest it. So at the end of your turn, this card also ramps you a Dawn, which is great. And because it sets 2 of your Big Mom Pirates type as active, you can set itself, which is a blocker, which means you can get an attack here, and then you also have a blocker active for your next round. And also this Lin as well. So if you don't want your opponent to attack into your board, you can basically restand it and also ramp with this card, which is great. Obviously, a really good card to facilitate getting as much of these big bodies on board is this Sanji. Which I think the price for this Sanji went up like crazy since they announced this blue-purple Luffy. 9 cost, 9000 power. On play, reveal the top 1 card of your deck. You might put into play up to 1 of the revealed character with a cost 9 or less other than Sanji. Then place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck. Because you have your leader ability, you can actually stack your deck. And you just need to take into account that you're gonna take a Straw Hat character or a Straw Hat crew type card, not even character, it's card, it can be an event as well, to your hand. Then you're gonna have draw. So then you have the draw phase, and then whichever is basically the second card after the one that you draw, that's the one that you can potentially play off of the Sanji and set it up. So it's really, really strong. It's basically the Jinbe of the big bodies. This is the Jinbe of the big bodies. Obviously, if we're playing a blue deck, we always need to have at least 2 copies of this card, just to keep the decks that like to go really big in hand size in check. Is a new blocker from OP11, Nami. 5 cost, 6000 power, 1k counter blocker. On play, if your leader is multicolored, draw 3 cards and place 2 cards from your hand at the top or bottom of your deck in any order. This is again a really, really strong effect that allows you to stack, to maybe if you want to dig a bit deeper into your deck as well, you can bottom deck the 2 cards. And it's also a very good target that you can play off of Sanji. So, worth playing. This Monkey D. Luffy. Now this is an 8 cost, 8000 power with Rush. It's one of the few Rush cards that blue has. When attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand, return up to 1 character at a cost of 4 or less to the owner's hand, then give up to 1 rested Dawn cards to your leader or characters. So if you don't need to heal, if you don't need the blocker, this is always a good option to play off of the Sanji. So you can just put that extra aggression. Now going into the events, we have Thunder Bagua. This is a defensive event. For 2 cost, counter your leader or up to 1 character gains plus 4000 power during this battle. Then if you have 2 or less life cards, which is a very, very important aspect, add 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. Trigger is also pretty good because you can basically ramp a Dawn. Ramp an active Dawn even. So you are kind of incentivized to take the first hit and then try to ramp with that one. Another card. Now we need some ramp. So one of the preferred ramps that's currently good against Blackbeard, good against Iluchi, good against Doflamingo is this event card. Die for, because it's a main, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. Then if your opponent has a character with 6000 power or more in play, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So you can potentially ramp up to 2 Dawn if your opponent has 6000 power or more. If not, you still get the guaranteed 1 Dawn ramp. And the trigger as well, pretty good. Add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active. Since we're playing purple, cannot play purple and not play this card as a 4-off. Gum Gum Giant. For 1 Dawn, Dawn -2, you might trash 1 card from your hand if your leader has a Straw Hat crew type. Give up to 1 of your leader or characters plus 4000 power for this battle, then draw 2 cards. The downside of using this card in this particular deck is that if you use this when you're at 9 Dawn, you go back down to 7, so that means your next time you won't be able to use your leader ability because you'll be at 7 Dawn instead of 8. So you need to be very, very careful to use this card only when you're at 10 Dawn, if you can help it, obviously. And then another new card, which is this one. 1 cost. Main, you may rest 2 of your Dawn cards. If your leader is blue, add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest it. And it's also, so it's a ramp, basically for 3 Dawn you can, 3 active Dawn you can ramp on rested. And also has counter, up to 1 of your leaders gains plus 3000 power during this battle. This is awesome. Like this is one of the cards that's seems like it's been made for this leader in particular. And this is the deck. So let's take it for a spin against this one. It's also a new deck and I have no idea how to play it, so. Kobe. Sword type characters can attack characters the turn they are played. Okay. Once per turn, when your Navy type characters turn original power of 7,000 or less removed from play by your opponent's effect, instead you may place 3 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay. I guess let's keep because we have 2 ramp and we have a Sanji in our hand. We don't have any counter, but maybe we draw some from life. So this is basically like what was that stage? Dressrosa? The stage from Dressrosa that allows characters to do like the pseudo rush. And it protects one character from getting bottom deck or KO'd, which is nice. Peacock. On play, this is Searcher and activate main. You trash this character, give up to 1 player characters plus 1000 power during this turn. Okay. Can't use the ability and then. Okay, no counter still. Gonna be an interesting late game turn if I don't get counter. Fortunately, he doesn't have characters to swing with yet. Is he gonna play a 3 cost and forgo his swing, or is he gonna try to swing? Ooh, so he can still swing 1. Okay. Navy sword. Oh, sword type characters. Only sword type characters can attack characters. Honesty impact. Minus 4,000 power. Then KO on your opponent's characters with 6,000 power less. So for 6 dawn, they can KO 10,000 power. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Take this. Not like we have a choice, so. Ooh. You can double ramp here. So let me just swing 6. I'll use this, then I'll keep 2 down for the Thunder Bagua. This is probably gonna swing again. So I'm just gonna use that for the double ramp, which will take us to 6. Game 1 active, and then end turn. This is gonna take us to 7 or 8 next turn, but it's gonna be after our round, so we can't really. We can potentially just play one of these out if we really need to. But I would very much like for him to swing into me so I can use the Thunder Bagua. So I can ramp again. That means I'll be at 8. Because if for now we're just at 7, so I'm not going to be able to do much. So I need to go to 8. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So he's gonna. Well, I mean, that's fine. And we'll take this. Sure. We can't use the ability. Not yet, my guy. Not yet. Now we'll be able to use the ability. So let's go 6 into life. I don't really care about this brand new because he always needs to attach 3 down to it. So if that's what he wants to do, then that's fine. Attack. Is it worth? No, not. It's not worth returning that to him because he's just gonna get value from it because he needs cards in his trash, and brand new helps him get the cards in his trash. So no, let's not do that. Now we're gonna be able to do the Sanji. Hopefully we have a big body in the next 5 cards in our deck. Okay, that's fine. We have 2k which we can give him, so for this attack. Or maybe he doesn't want to. Ooh, Kobe. On play, up to one of your characters can attack one of your opponent's active characters this turn. When attacking, you might return 2 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. Give your leader or characters turns power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Okay. Use card action. This is a bit unfortunate. Now, do we want... We can potentially get Rocinante. So I can get the 2k. We can play out Rocinante, that's gonna draw these two. And I can trash the It's to Die For. That might be good. So let's get this. Start placing on top. We're gonna draw... we're gonna draw this. Then we're gonna place Sanji into this. Okay. Because we cannot place Sanji into something else, unfortunately. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's trash this. Draw 2. Cool. Swing 6. It's a very big hand size. We have some counter. Can even use the Gum Gum Giant if we need to. Have a lot of counter. Okay, I see the usefulness of this Rossi. Kinda lets you play with these instead of using the Gum Gum Giant, which is -2 as well. Okay, so he can do that. It's his third event like that without searching for it, and top 20. That's very fortunate for him, I guess. And we don't really have another Sanji, but hopefully there's gonna be one in the next the top 5. What are they gonna do with another Dawn? Like Navy type character in play other than report this character against blocker. Okay, so this is just a chump blocker. Cool. Use card effect. Oh, nice. There's a Sanji. So we can get the Sanji. We can start drawing this other Sanji and then play Katakuri. Yeah, that seems good. So we can go 6. 2 6s and then Sanji into a... And we have a ton of counter, like... This is ridiculous. And if you have this Rossi on field, you get so much Dawn. Deploy, enter, activate this. 0, 0, because we are already at full Dawn. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate for them. I don't know what sort of other boss monsters they might have, or what else they can do with this. But it seems a bit unfortunate at this point. Yeah, they concede. GG. I don't think there was anything else that they could do. Seriously. Ramp. Okay, that's fine. Keep, cancel, and then... So we can use this to ramp. Or we can keep a Thunder Bagua and then ramp. So we can use this to ramp actually, because he's gonna need to swing into our life anyways. And then we can keep Thunder Bagua next turn. There you go. Use card action, gain 1 rested. Swing 6. We're at 4. He's gonna swing once. Then we're gonna be at 6 Dawn. I can play this Rossi. Do I want to? It's gonna be really good for end game. But do I want to play it now? Actually, maybe I trick him into... I can't use it yet. Oh, 6 Dawn. I really need to ramp. So I need to ramp twice. Do I just waste the 2 Thunder Baguas so I'm gonna be at 8 Dawn afterwards? I mean, let's do it. If that's the way to ramp too. And then we already have these Sanjis. And if we find the Nami, we can actually play the... We can use the Nami to return these back to the top 5, which is pretty cool. Okay. Please swing. Yes, thank you. And then I do this, and then I do this. Then I resolve. Okay, so I can take a straw hat. So I'll take this, place on top. I'm gonna draw the Thunder Bagua. Play this into that. Okay. Play Sanji into this guy. I can return a 2k. I don't need to return a 2k. Do I? No, I don't. I can go 7 and 8. Let's go 7. We have 3k counter. Okay, and then 8. No. I don't want to give him a 2k back. And I don't want to give him the value from the resting the Shigi, so. Because this is a really cool combo. You can rest the Shigi to protect your Rossi, and then if you swing into the Tashigi when she's rested, you can still trash your Rossi, so it's basically nullifying 2 attacks with 1 block. I don't really want to give him that value. Let's see what they want to do. They're at 8. They can play a Hodi if they want to, but I don't think that's it. We have 3k counter that we can use safely. Next turn I can potentially just play Katakuri if needed. Ooh. So they can just KO my Luffy for 2 cost and a card. Just so annoying, but oh well. This Vander Decken is quite strong. 7 cost are long. Opponent has 5 more cards in the field. This card gains -3 cost while in hand. Okay, so he can play it for... Okay, so he can play it quite cheap. Okay, I got it. Sure. I need to play right another Sanji, so hopefully I get something good. Because I really need to play another Sanji. Running low on cards on hand, so I think I just need to go face. It would be good if I see a Katakuri. And I cannot see a Katakuri. I can potentially get this Sanji to my hand. I'll draw into the Gum Gum Giant. And I'll use Nami to place this and this, the bottom of my deck. No, because I really need, if I use Gum Gum Giant, I need to be able to draw into something, right? So let's just do this. Swing 9. I need to keep it down up for Gum Gum Giant. And I can trash one of these for it. And I can return something and put the Lin Lin at the bottom so I can have it for next time. Okay. What event did they use? 5 or less. This game plus 2000 power. Okay. And then just play this into Nami. Oh, I can actually send these to the bottom, right? So I can place at the bottom this. And do we want this card or this card? Probably gonna want the Lin Lin, right? Maybe. Yeah. Let's put those to the bottom. And then end our turn. And we have a Gum Gum Giant. We can potentially ditch a Pudding. Because doesn't seem like he's gonna play it. Or a Thunder Bagua. If we're gonna play 9 costs, we can't really ramp up. So we're just gonna have one done. What's this? Jinbe. On play, if your leader has a Fishman or Merfolk type, press up to one of your opponent's characters to cost 5 or less. Up to one of your Fishman or Merfolk type characters can attack characters the same turn they have played. Oh, okay, so he can attack characters the same. Character rush. Okay, I got that. 9 into 6. I mean, sure. That's why I got her out, right? He's gonna swing into life. I can potentially... I mean... Why? Why concede? Come on, everybody's trying to learn how to play. Why do you concede if you make a mistake? You're gonna always make mistakes. What's important is for you to learn from them. Okay, mirror match. Playing another blue-purple Luffy. I'll go second. I will keep my hand because I have ramp. So I'll keep my hand. And if they wanna... Ooh, okay, so they have a searcher. They got the giant. Can't use card action. And then they're probably gonna swing. Ooh, pudding. Okay. Got one. I can get one and then swing. Next turn I'll be at 7, so I can play this and potentially keep 2 up for Thunder Bagua, which should be good. Ooh, he's drawing cards. I can also play pudding. That's gonna be very annoying for him if I play pudding, right? One would think it would be very annoying for him if I play a pudding, right? Let's just show that we have it first, then play it, because he filtered his hand, right? And he sent cards to his deck top, so cards that he probably needs later. So let's just do this. Let's swing 6 and then swing a 7, and we're just gonna keep his hand size low, and we'll keep 2 down. And when he's gonna swing, I'm gonna use Thunder Bagua so I can ramp and hopefully find a Sanji. I guess that's the problem. You don't see a Sanji. I think he has the right idea with running this searcher. Let's crash this wedding. Yeah, enter. So now we have 7, and I need him to swing once so I can use the Thunder Bagua. I'm not gonna protect my bonk late, to be fair. But I need to. So let's do this. I need to ramp anyways. That's the problem. Sure. I needed to ramp so I can be at 8. And I need to find the Sanji now. That's the important bit. Oh, he can play 2 bonk plays. That's fair. That's fair. I'll get a Sanji. Place on top. I will get this. Draw this. Play it. I'll put this card into the top of my life, so I can have in my hand afterwards. I can discard 1 Gum Gum Giant. Yeah. And then put bonk late at the bottom. Yeah. Turn cards. So now I can go 6 into his 6. Yeah. I'll play this. Turn it on. Trash a giant. Gain 1 life. Put this at the bottom of his life. And turn. It would have been so good to get the... got the Sanji. He got the Sanji. That was annoying. He's He's gonna return pudding to my hand. That just gives me counter. Sure. I can just use it as counter then. Ooh. Another Sanji. So he has 2 Sanjis in his hand. I can get the Sanji. That's great. And then I can draw into a 2K. And I can play out Katakuri. Then I can get another Sanji. So yeah. That cuts the deck. I can... do I ever not go face? No, I think I go face, right? Go 6. Because he has 2 dead cards. Let's go 9. You can use a Gum Giant if you want, but... Sure. Katakuri. Oh, okay, so he had 3 dead cards, so he still has 2 dead cards. Okay, okay. And turn. Restand the Lin. Gain 0 rested. Now we have a Gum Giant to protect ourselves with, which we can safely use. And then whatever he plays, I can rest his Nami with the Usahachi, so I need to keep that in. He got a Zorojuro. Yeah, Linen. We're gonna play Linen. That's fine. Sanji, right? That we can use. He can swing 6. I can give him. I'll give him 1K. I think it's fine to give him a 1K. 8. Oh, this is the last thing, right? So I can use the... No, I don't need to use the Gum Giant. I can just use this one. A blocker is this. +3, dissolve. Discard action. Let's take this into our hand. We restand on... I mean, sure. Start placing on top. I can get this. I can play out the Rossi. I'll draw these 2. The Thrashing a Giant, because fine, I'll get another one. Not bad. And then I restand. Yeah, I think that's pretty fine, to be honest. So let's go 8. I'll go 8, 9, 9. Play this into the Rossi and then restand 3 down so I can have our Gum Giants, and that's my board. Like, I don't really need any more on my board. 9. If he does Gum Giant, yeah, he's not gonna be able to do the leader ability next turn. So I might even just swing into... Let's swing into his life again. He took. Let's swing a 9. Okay, he blocked. Then I play this into this, and then I trash a Gum Giant to draw 2. And turn this, restand 2, then this, restand this and this. We have 3 done. Okay, this is a bit nuts. I get why you play this Rocinante, to be honest. The fact that he's Navy and Don Quixote Pirates makes this deck less consistent, but the fact that you have access to seeing the top 5 and sorting them however you want to, it's pretty strong, to be honest. So now we have 2 Gum Giants. So we're definitely surviving. Whatever, even if he kills this, we're definitely surviving. And we'll keep one of these so we can rest her his Nami. Although if we can use 2 Gum Giants, we'll still be at 8, so we can still rest the Nami if need be. So that's fine. Do I want to use the Gum Giant now? Nah. No. And if he swings another 8, I can actually give him a 2 and a 1. A blocker 2, 1. 9. block 2k, and then he has another 9. Yeah, let's just block 2k. 9. I'll use this. Do Dawn. Trash this. Draw. Resolve. Oh, we got another counter. Use card action. Let's get a 2k counter in our hand. Start placing on top. Get this. Draw another Usohachi. Do we want to draw another Usohachi, or is it better for an event? No, Usohachi is fine. Okay. And then let's go. We'll first go poke. Go another poke. Cool. Now we play this instead of this. Rest that. Then go 9. Gum Giant. Yep. Cool. Then do another 9. And then we have 2 more attacks, which we're gonna split. And that should be it. Okay. And 1 card, please. 10. No more Dawn up, so 9 goes through. Worst comes to worst, I still play the Sanji and I still have 1 Dawn left. For a Gum Giant. Yeah, and this, attach all active. 15. Yes! We won the first mirror. Okay, playing against Oden. Oden got some support, right? Or was that in EB2? I have a Sanji, I have to ramp, 3 ramp, 4 ramp. Okay, I'll keep this. Can't use card action, enter. So I can use one of these to ramp next turn, and then we can play it's a bonk play. I'll swing 6 into life. Play this to ramp. Just gain 1 rested, enter. We're gonna be at 6 next turn, so I can play this and keep 2 up for Thunder Bagua. Because I feel like this counter event is pretty good for later on. A Rad Beam would be so cool. But I don't think blue or purple have a Rad Beam. Ooh. Okay, I think we need to keep that Thunder Bagua because he is gonna stack everything on this. Potentially the other one cost as well. So let's go. Do we go 7? Yeah, let's go 7 so we can put a bit of pressure on him. And then we just keep Dawn up for Thunder Bagua. Okay. Okay. Apply this and we're at 7 now. So if he swings, we're gonna use this and then we can play the Sanji into, I don't know, something else, hopefully a blocker. Is he gonna stack everything and swing? No. That's good. So I need him to... Oh, not with that first. That is annoying. That's double attack and banish. Like, oh, yeah, we're not gonna take that. That's unfortunate. Sure, let's take this. Can't use the card action, unfortunately. Okay. We can do a blind Sanji. Or we can get rid of this. And I think getting rid of that is better. So let's deploy this. Turn it on. Trash a Bagua. Gain 1 life. Put this to the bottom of their life. Then swing 6. And then I'm gonna swing 7 as well, because I want to make sure I keep putting pressure on them. Oh yeah, so this is EBO2. 7. And I also give him a pseudo blocker, because he's gonna want to get rid of this, right? Okay, he's at 2 cards in hand. Let's see. Problem is we don't have any counter, so whatever is he gonna swing it. If he's gonna do the both swings to life, I'm just gonna take them. But next round. Ooh. Yeah. So the blocker. Bonkley is so good. So good. Let's take the Nami. Tashigi. Use card action. Nice. So we can get the 2k. We can start placing on top. We can draw into another 2k and then play this off of Sanji and heal this. Because we're gonna minus Dawn. If they're gonna hit us, we're gonna trigger it and get another active Dawn. So we can actually use a Thunder Bagua next turn. Yeah, that's good. Return. So let's go 6 into life. I mean, I can potentially... No, it needs to be Tashigi, right? I need to send Tashigi to his... He can protect it with Resonante, which is fine. If he wants to. Okay, and then I need to deploy, -1 Dawn, trash. What do I trash though? Trash this, gain 1 life, and then put this to the top of his life, I guess. We're at 3 life, so it's fine. Hody. Well, you do that, but little do you know, we actually have a trigger that's gonna be able to take care of that. He can play Tashigi again though, which is a bit annoying. I kinda gave him a safety net for his Hody. But we do have a bit of an insurance here in the first life. So that's not too bad. Do we want to take it though? I think we do, right? Yeah, use trigger effect, gain 1 active. I'll give you 2k. I'll give you 2k. Ooh, that is a lot of Dawn. Do you want to be greedy now? No, you don't want to be greedy. Okay. Use card action. Do we have... Oh, we don't. I mean, we can take this Luffy. Start placing on top. We'll draw into the Lin so we can play it. And then we use... Heal the Gum Gum Giant, I guess. Let's go 9. I just want to get rid of these Izos because these are giving him 2 cards for 2Ks, which is annoying. Yep. I need another card. But I'll get rid of both of them. Maybe it's better if I just play the Katakuri here, so I can actually have a blocker. And then keep 2 Dawn up for Thunder Bagua. What? Oh, okay, so I don't swing with the leader. Okay, then I'll just play this in my turn. Sure, withstand this and this. In 0 rested, enter. So we either have plus 6k or plus 4k. I mean, plus 6k is better, right? Unless he has another Hody, then... If he has another Hody, I think we lose. Because he can rest my blocker. And the Dawn. 2. Yeah, I think we need to take. If your leader has the land of Wano, keep up to 1 rest down cards your leader, then this character gains rush. I mean, I can block for free, and then he can just swing with everything he has. And I think we have it next turn because he has like At least he has a very weird this +9 and another one +12 resolve. Discard action. Let's draw 2k. Start placing on top. Get another 2k. Return cards. Now I'll need to play this guy down, right? So I can get some more active Dawn. Or no, I need to play a blocker. That's fine. Let's swing 6. I think we should have it, right? Need to make sure I map this correctly. 8, 10, and then all active. Yep, we have it. We have it. GG's. GG's. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, and thank you very much for watching.